Hey, hey, hey. Too hard. Hey, 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 hey. Watch it. You're going a little bit too hard. What about you? He's staring at him. The hamster is staring right at the cat. Are you gonna be moving anytime soon? I think he likes it near him. And it's better than near him. And this is my pet dwarf hamster, Bubbles. I got him a little less than a week ago, so he's still not quite friendly. So he's going to be staying in the cage. The life of the hamster. Hello. It's trying to bite through the cage. Really? Boop. Boop. Ah. Yeah. Boop. Ha ha ha. Got you. So goodbye, Bubbles. And this is my pet dwarf hamster, Bubbles. I got him a little less than a week ago, so he's still not quite friendly. So he's going to be staying in the cage.
Hello, it's David Lee here, back with another project-based learning unit, this time focusing on mathematics. The project incorporates both Google Sheets and Minecraft. In this project, students had to take on the role of young entrepreneurs who had to find the total cost of starting up their own business. They would then take their budget and propose it to a potential investor, the role played by their homeroom teacher. This 4th grade project consisted of 3 parts. The students' first objective was to give their investor an estimated budget that they would need to buy their inventory. Throughout this process, students used this driving question. How will you, as an entrepreneur, find how much capital you will need to buy your inventory and find a potential profit you would make with your business? The need to know component consisted of the following: knowing place values for multi-digit whole numbers, multiplying two two-digit numbers, and multiplying one-digit whole numbers to numbers that have up to 4 digits. Additionally, these were the vocabulary words students needed to familiarize themselves with to accomplish their task: capital, profit, profit margin, gross profit, sales revenue, and inventory. The unit's skills and understandings incorporated the 4th grade Common Core mathematics standards, number and operations in base 10, A.3, and B.5. Students began by choosing 10 products they wanted to sell in their business, researched their prices online, and then chose a price for each product between $1 to $999. Next, they decided on the quantity of each product. They were provided the following guidelines so that the multiplication skills used would match the Common Core standards. For example, if the product costs $1 to $9, then the quantity can be 100 up to 999. Ultimately, they estimated the cost of buying their inventory and then found their sales revenue and profit margin. They documented their data onto a Google spreadsheet. Here is the spreadsheet I created and provided the students of my example business. By multiplying the cost of my products with its quantity and then adding the total up, I was able to estimate the cost of buying my inventory. Now on to the estimated profit margin. After I indicated how much I would sell each product for, I multiplied the price to the potential quantity sold. The total amount after selling all of the products is the sales revenue. The sales revenue was then subtracted by the inventory cost to find the gross profit of the business. This number would be used to influence the investor. The inventory cost for my store was $16,130 and the profit margin was $4,030. The next portion of the project involved the following objective. Students would give their investors an estimated budget for the cost of building their business's store. Students used this driving question for this portion of the project. How will you, as an entrepreneur, find the estimated budget for building your business store? The need to know consisted of finding the area and perimeter of rectangles and squares, and finding the missing side lengths using the area and perimeter formulas. These skills incorporated the 4th grade Common Core Mathematics Standard, Measurement and Data, A.3, which states students will be able to apply the formulas in real-world mathematical problems. Now time for the Minecraft aspect of the project. Before building on Minecraft, students should brainstorm and draft their store's floor plan with graphing paper. When they are ready, they create their store and inventory in Minecraft using any materials they wanted. One guideline I gave students was that the area of their store must not be more than 200 meters squared, one block equaling 1 meter. A store bigger than that would take too much of the unit and classroom time. After building their Minecraft store, students need to find the area and perimeter of all the walls, floors, and ceilings. Next, they found the cost of each wall, floor, and ceiling, and then added them up to find the total cost of building their store. They used this document to find out the cost of each material. Finally, they added this cost with the inventory cost and provided their total amount to their investor. It's important to note that this part also allows students to practice multiplying multi-digit numbers. Here's the Minecraft store I created as an example. This is my game store that sells items that you would need for any game room. Entering the store, you will first find the TV room. Next are the pool tables, the fish tanks, my favorite, the pinball machines, and last, the stereos. Now back to the Google spreadsheet. One by one, I found the area of each wall and multiplied the area with the cost of the material used. Here's an example. Wall number 1 is 22 meters by 7 meters, with a perimeter of 58 meters and the area of 154 meters squared. The material of the wall is quartz, which costs $5 each squared meter. I used the area and the cost of the material to find the cost of the wall, which was $770. It is important to note that if a wall has doors, students should subtract the area of the door from the area of the wall when trying to figure out the price. The cost of all the walls, floors, and ceilings was $4,940. I then included the cost of the doors, which were $10 each. So the total cost of the building was $5,160. Finally, the third part of the project consisted of students giving their classmates the floor plan of their store with measurements, but make sure not to label the measurements of certain sides. Only the area or the perimeter of the rooms were provided. Their classmates needed to find the measurements of those sides. To review, there were 3 objectives for students to complete in this project. First was to find the capital needed to buy inventory and find the potential profit margin. Second, they had to find the cost of building their store and find the total amount of money needed from their investor to start the business. And finally, they had to find the missing measurements of their classmates' floor plan. I want to give a special thanks to Natasha Januszewski for approaching me with this project, and the 4th grade team for implementing the project with their classroom. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button for more integration videos. Also, check out the description below for the links to the project's resources.